Hello, this is Dale, and this is just a quick video to talk about a tiny problem that I had and how I solved it. So let me just show you what I'm talking about. I've been working on an editor for my game. I won't go into this editor. I'll make a devlog video specifically talking about this editor soon. But so don't worry about anything you see on the screen, apart from this tiny box here. This is the parameter space for this system. Um, and in this menu I can set the parameters and it changes the nature of the system. But I wanted a nice way to set these parameters more intuitively, so I can now move these points around and it will change the path through parameter space. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about what it means. The point is, the thing I want you to notice is this curved line going through the 3 points. So I wanted to show this line, and I wanted to find a nice way to deal with it. And let me show you the main problem. This is a paint package, and it has the ability to draw curves. So I can draw, oh, not that. Okay, I can draw curves by specifying drawing a line between two endpoints, and then I can move the curve all around. You can see where my mouse cursor is. It's kind of pulling on the curve, which is, yeah, it's good. But the problem is, for my system, if I wanted to put this curve near the corner, then I would have to put this control point very far outside the window, and I would lose it. And at the moment it's constrained to within this box. So I just simply couldn't do that. If the curve was just going like this, then I don't have a lot of flexibility with positioning the curve. So I really wanted to find a solution where a curve would go through, be smooth, but go through all 3 points. So I looked around and I came up with, let's see, where is it? A few web pages that talked about this particular thing. So here is somebody asking for exactly what I'm talking about. 3 points and a curve going through all 3 points. The answer, there's only one answer, and it talks about a parabola going through, working out a parabola like this. This is another website that talks about it. Fitting a parabola to the 3 points. And I've seen other people suggest fitting a circle as well. Yeah, they're all fine. The problem is with the parabola, it's symmetric around the x-axis. And also, if the 3 points are collinear, then it turns into a straight line. And again, for the circle as well, it would create a circle of infinite radius, and the numbers would just kind of get a bit crazy. And it just doesn't have the flexibility that I wanted. So someone else is asking for this, and the answer is, oh, this is a really fun problem. So they just go into lots of mathematics. So I was looking around, and seems to be that it's a problem that people want to solve, but yeah, there wasn't any good solutions. So the solution I came up with, I made a little processing program to explain how it works. There we go. The curve passes through all 3 points. Let me just show you a normal Bezier curve. Like that. Yeah, you can see that it's just, the only time that the curve passes through the middle control point is when it's a straight line, and that's not particularly useful. So my way of doing it is like this. So it looks perfect, and the way I do it is simply that I create a ghost control control point. So the actual curve goes through this point and the ghost point and the end point. And how do I work out the position of this ghost point? Well, it's just the middle point between these two and project it out at twice the distance. That's it. That's all you need to do. I saw some other types of splines like Katmal Rom, but and I've seen people suggesting like third order splines to achieve this kind of second order um, curve, and it just seems like a lot more work and a lot more complicated than it needs to be. Bezier curves, second order quadratic Bezier curves are extremely simple. This is the code for my curve. It takes in these 3 points, P1, P2, P3, and just a time, a t value, a parameter between 0 and 1. And it just does a very simple calculation and spits out the point. So I wanted to use this Bezier curve because they're so simple and efficient, but I wanted to have the flexibility of it going through the middle control point, and that was my solution. I'll show you one more time. There we go. Okay, so anyway, I hope I've explained it well enough. It's just a very small point in my game, but it was something that I was hunting around for a while, and it seemed to be a lot more complicated than it needed to be. So I hope this solution helps people who have this problem. Anyway, let me know if it's useful to you, and thank you for listening. Okay, bye.